At 78 years old, Brian May, the legendary guitarist of Queen and one of the most beloved musicians in rock history, has experienced moments that have deeply moved fans around the world. Known for his iconic guitar solos, unmistakable sound, and quiet humility, Brian May's life has always seemed larger than music itself. But behind the fame, the sold-out arenas, and the thunderous applause lies a deeply human story that, at this stage of his life, has become more emotional than ever. Brian May rose to global fame as the co-founder and lead guitarist of Queen, helping create timeless anthems like Bohemian Rhapsody, We Will Rock You, and Somebody to Love. His talent, combined with his intelligence, he holds a PhD in astrophysics, made him one of the most respected figures in music. Yet, even legends are not immune to the challenges of time. In recent years, Brian has openly shared his personal struggles, reminding fans that aging brings vulnerability, reflection, and profound moments of clarity. What truly touched hearts was Brian's honesty about facing health scares and physical limitations later in life. After experiencing serious medical issues, including a minor stroke that temporarily affected his ability to play guitar, many feared the worst. For a man whose identity was so closely tied to music, the possibility of losing that ability was devastating. Brian admitted there were moments of fear, frustration, and emotional exhaustion, feelings he had never shared so openly before. But instead of retreating into silence, Brian chose courage and gratitude. He spoke about how close he came to losing the one thing that defined his life, and how that experience changed him forever. When he eventually returned to the stage, playing his guitar again with visible emotion, fans around the world were moved to tears. It wasn't just a performance, it was a triumph of resilience, love, and perseverance. At 78, Brian May now looks back not just on a legendary career, but on a life filled with loss, including the passing of his bandmate and close friend Freddie Mercury. He has often spoken about how Freddie's absence still weighs on him decades later. The bond they shared went far beyond music, and Brian continues to honor Freddie's legacy with every performance, every note, and every tribute. What makes Brian May's story so emotional today is not tragedy alone, but perspective. He uses his platform to speak about kindness, animal rights, mental health, and the importance of appreciating life while we have it. His words now carry the wisdom of someone who has seen both the highest highs and the most painful moments. At 78, Brian May is no longer just a rock legend. He is a symbol of strength, vulnerability, and enduring passion. Watching him today, still standing, still playing, and still inspiring millions, is a reminder that even when time takes its toll, the human spirit can remain unbreakable. If this story touched you, you're not alone, because when you truly understand what Brian May has been through, it's almost impossible not to cry.